Hello everyone. Sorry about that. Misty Vale here, and we're attempting to do a multi-string. I don't know if it's going to work. This may be a messed up thing, but we're going to try it. And so we're playing Ranch of Rivershine today. Let me load into the game because that music is way too loud. Okay. So what we're trying to do is we've got the latest expansion for this has wild horses. And I know I've seen a lot of people in the Discord going, well, what do you can you make money with them? What do you do with them? How do you get their stats up? Basically, it's the same as with the regular horses. But, so I've got 2 wild horses that I caught yesterday. And I'm going to use 2 different methods on them. Both include leveling up their stats a bit. And then, but they're going to differ in that one is going to be through just leveling up the stats, racing, and doing it that way. And the other one is going to be by breeding, raising the stats up and breeding the mare. And then selling the foals, and then eventually selling the mare. And seeing how much money you can get from doing that. That's a little bit more time intensive, I think. But it's also a way to do it. So we're going to clean up the stalls, because I think I have 4 horses now on this save. I have 3 saves. Not really addicted. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to clean these horses up. This is one of my wild horses. My flaxen sandy chestnut. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to. In this game, you're not allowed to brush their heads because it creates no trust. Or rather, it creates a lack of trust. But you can see here, well, no, you can't really, because my thing is behind you. Okay, so her speed, these are their statistics. Her speed is 14%, endurance 9, jump 9, flexibility is 12, and she has 100% potential, which is really good because usually only foals have 100% potential. So we are going to clean all the stalls, and then we will work on, do I not have, oh, I put them in the, okay, I thought I lost my 2 horses. They're in the fertility pasture because I bred them, or I'm trying to breed them. You don't always have, when you put them in the fertility pasture, in case you don't know, that's where the horses would go to breed. You have a stallion and a mare. And then you wait 1 or 2 nights, or sometimes 3, depending on their compatibility. And eventually after that, you will have a pregnant mare. And you take them out and you put them back in the stable, because now you have a game mechanic which will cause your horses to lose 1 point of potential every day that they spend the night in the pasture, which used to be a good thing because then you could get to work and not have to worry about cleaning your stable. But now your horses lose their potential. It's not so cool. Okay, she is pregnant. This is the mare right here. You can see she has a lovely round fat belly. Before I even interact with it, I can tell she is pregnant. So it says spring is pregnant. You remove horses, they go right back into the pasture. So this is my stallion, Yellow Bean. I got him from the auction house. So I can click on F, brings up everything you can't see behind my head. I'm sending him to the stable, and Spring is running around like a maniac. Yep, there she goes. Kira, Mama. Now in this save, I do not have all of my pastures set up. I do not have my stable more than, I think it's 6 horses. And these 2 horses had higher stats. I had been raising their stats up and whatnot. So I've been working on them for a little while. Plus they came with higher stats. So I think I have, is it 8? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have 8, a size of an 8. I can fit 8 horses. I can't talk this morning. I'm really sorry. So this is my mare. I haven't raced this guy, but he's got pretty good stats. So these are the 2 girls. And I think I'm going to, let's see. I think I'm going to breed the Carmelo after I raise her stats up. So her stats are speed is 16%, endurance is 16, jump is 13, and flexibility is 18. And again, 100% potential. So I'm So I want to get her jump up. So I have to, there are 4 areas currently in the game. So they just, with this latest update, they just added in training courses. So we're going to take her to the jump training course in Crystal Lake. And, no, we don't want to canter her. And we're going to increase her jump stats. And then tomorrow we might increase her endurance. Because their energy bar runs so low, you can't do like all 4 training sessions at once because they would have no energy, and their energy is very limited. Once they have more stats, or their stats are higher rather, I don't know why I'm so nervous right now. Sorry. Once they have higher stats, the endurance and the stamina level increases, so it's easier to do things, including races. But once that bar on the bottom there, where under trots, is empty or in the red, you can only feed them 1 treat a day to increase that. After that, you're gone. So it's fine. I'm just gathering some resources on the way. So this is just a comfy, cozy little game. Still in development, still in early access. And yeah. Oops, I don't want to canter. And I'm going to be live streaming more often in the upcoming weeks. So hopefully you will see me more often and we can have more fun together. Right now I'm just a little off because I was trying the multi-platform, multi-streaming, and I'm not sure it's working because I can't quite tell, and it's kind of thrown me for a loop. YouTube, I was getting really comfortable just doing YouTube, and I have a feeling that's, pardon me, I have a feeling that's only where I'm at. And if that's the case, that's the case. I'll work on fixing this multi-stream thing later, but it is what it is. So we're going to increase this girl, and her name is Hot Lake. So these are randomly generated names for these horses. And there are 3 areas where you can get the wild horses. Each area has different, what do you call it, patterns of horses, colors of horses. The area we're in now, Crystal Lake, if I had opened it, it would have the normal colors, the blacks, the bays, the browns, or bay chestnuts, and it also would have a particular pattern called Sabino. Trying to think, YouTube, or not YouTube, Lupine Lake will have the splash colors, like the paint patterns that are not available through the auction house. So this is our jump training area. I'm only going at a trot. I don't see the need to expend more of her energy by cantering, because cantering and galloping will expend their energy as well. So we're just going to go through this figure 8 once so you can see her bar is going down, and we'll figure it out from there. And then we'll look at it. I think hers was, I think we said 12. Now those little stars indicate that you like gained a point. So it's cool. Actually, I wonder if I'm live at all. I may have to stop and look at both YouTube and Twitch and see if I'm actually live, because I have no idea. And that would be a little awkward. But it is what it is, so you know, hey. Alright. Okay, so let's check her jump. Okay, her jump is at 20% now. I think it was at 16 or 12 before. So I can feed her, actually I can feed her a pear. They have new treats in the game. So you can see that a pear will give 80% energy back. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do another training, but I am going to do a race. So I'm going to go to the entrance. It's just a lovely, lovely graphic of falling out of the sky. Just totally great. And actually, come on. Let me, hang on one sec. Let me look at Twitch for 1 second. Because I can't tell. It says I'm offline. Channel. Nope, I'm offline. So currently I guess we're only streaming to YouTube. So let me look at my channel. Can't tell if I'm live or not. Doesn't look like it. I have no idea what is going on. So if I go to my channel, is it showing? Yeah, it is showing me. Okay. Cool. So I'm live on one, but not on the other. That's very interesting. So, all right. So I don't know how to get the multi-stream thing set up. So I apologize for any of this because it says that you're connected. This is just so weird how this is. So, whoops. Don't think I meant to do that. But, okay, so we can get off there. We can get in here, sign into chat, go to the web browser. Okay, so I'll see chat if it... I did sign in. Okay, so we're... I apologize, I'm not usually this discombobulated. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to do this. So we're not multi-streaming, sadly. Whoops. What the fuck just happened? We are simply streaming to YouTube. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do some races. And what that'll do is that will level this girl's price up. And it will also level her trust up if we can win some. So, yeah. Alright. And so this is the auction house back here, right in front of us. This is where we go to, what is it, Sunday in game, okay. So she has all her stamina basically, so we're going to go to the race board. And we're going to do a beginner race because I don't think she can do intermediate. The music in this game is just awesome. I love the music in this game. That would just give you an overview of the race course. So each area has different, see her bar going down, has different races, beginner through expert, varying degrees of difficulty, and of course chickens are hazards, and sometimes sheep are hazards. So the object is to win the race. You have, it'll tell you, oops, it'll tell you you have 3 minutes, but you really don't. Usually the races are like a minute, minute and a half, something like that. You have to take your horse's stamina into account, and you have to not miss the jumps or have refusals, because if you have refusals, you're most likely not going to come in first. But there is a really neat feature in this where you can hit, if you're on keyboard, you can hit your escape button and it will let you start the race over. So if you ever have a problem, if you're racing in this game, where you're like, dang, I just cannot get these, I can't get it. Before you hit the finish line, look, we came in first, yes. And plus we also get money. You can hit the escape button and restart, and that will work out. Okay, so she still has over half of her stamina, so we are going to go to, no, we can't go to that one. Rocky Mountain and Azure Coast are not in the game at the moment, but I can go to Pine Forest. We may not make it to first, but we might get second and still get a prize. I just love the music in this game. It's so cute. And the developer, it's a one-person developer, which is really cool. I love these little indie games that have, you know, just one person or a small team working on them. Is really good. She's really active in listening to her community and always working on adding new things to the game. She did say she is working on like a sprint for the character, because right now the character just kind of jogs and it's not really fast. So she is working on that. She is working on different tack options, more quests, more, I guess, vendors in the area. Like we'll be getting a saddlery and a tailor. I don't think we're gonna win. Nope, we came in third. But we still got 550. So that's cool. Alright, so she's basically had it. It's already late in the afternoon, so we're gonna go back to the entrance. And for some reason it always makes you face the town instead of your farm. I don't know why. Alright. You can see her energy bar is really low. So basically you can do races in this game from the time you get up until about 8 o'clock at night. Each race takes, I think they said 4 hours in game or 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours in game. So it was like 11, it must be 4 because we did 11:30. We started at like 11:30 and then we went 2 races, so it was 4 hours. So you just want to brush her down, and you can see this coat is called a cremello if you don't know horses. So she is a grayish color, but she's got a couple of white stockings down here. So that's cool. And you can see her trust has gone up to 5%, whereas before it was 0. So I think I'm going to take this girl and take her to her, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Take her to a race as well. Actually, wait, let's see. 9. Yeah, we'll take her to a couple of races. See what we can do. If anybody has any questions on this game, if you've never heard of it, you want to know more about it, let me know. And I plan on playing a lot of different games on my live streams. Dinkum, this game, Coral Island, My Time at Sandrock, and a couple other games. And Party Animals is one. So let me know if you have games that you don't see and you want me to play or would like to see me play. I don't do scary games because I'm a chicken. But I do also plan on playing World of Warcraft and New World. Off and on. Kind of just trying to mix up all the games. And of course chasing the chickens. What would a farming sim game be where you cannot chase the chickens or try and herd them? And there are sheep in this game that you can do the same thing with, which I find immensely satisfying. So we'll take her and do 1 or 2 races, and tomorrow we'll work on her stats. And so it's a bit of a grind, yes. Trying to do all this, trying to raise their stats up and stuff, especially when they're low level or when your game is in low level, because you don't have a ton of money and it takes a bit to do the grindy part versus leveling up the stats and stuff. So, but it's worth it at the end. I have one of my videos that's on my YouTube. I sold a mare that I caught in the wild, raised up her stats, had a couple of babies, and I sold her for $21,500. So I think that was a very good investment of not really having to do much to catch them. All you have to do is herd them in the corral and decide if you want them or not. Yeah. That one may not come in first. Oh no, I'm going to miss the jump. Oh, I didn't. Well, that was close. Oh, we did come in first. Yay! Okay. Sorry. Okay. I think I might feed her. Okay, it's Invisible Pear. I'm going to try the Pine Forest. So as long as they're stamina is half or above, you can race them. So technically I could do 3 races with her. Oops. Although it does get a little harder to see at night. You do have a guide arrow, which is really cool. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. Not trying to ignore anybody. I forget these lower level horses just don't have the stamina that the other ones do. So I came in 3rd. Oh my goodness. You see now it's 9:15. So we are late. There is a knockout time on this game, but I think it's like 2 a.m. I mean, technically I could feed her like an enhancement grain and go train up until that time. That's maybe a thing I should do. Even though we have those courses, they're only good for once a day until I level it up, and I have to pay to level it up, and it's a little expensive. Oh, and we have stuff. That is not what I wanted to do. So if you lead them around, that also increases their trust. It's a little wonky. For some reason, you can't follow them into the stable. I'm not quite sure why. But, okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and breed one of these wild horses. I think the Carmelo is the one I decided on. Now I can continue. I can't race her while she's pregnant. I can race her after she's gave birth. But I can continue to train her, so I can take her to the courses and stuff. So we only have one stallion, this guy, but I don't want this one right here. I want the Carmelo. I want to see what pattern comes out of the apricot dun and the Carmelo. So we have a 70% chance, and then we will check tomorrow and see what has resulted from this. Did I miss anything? Your pastures also get forageables. Music in this game is so nice. So chill. Oh, I have carrots ready. Is this ready? Yep. You can grow, you can do it. It is kind of a farming sim. You can grow crops in this. I don't think I've ever heard this music in the game before. Maybe it's the late night music. But you don't have to water your crops or anything like that. Your crops will wither if they're out of season, but there is a shield fertilizer that you can put on it that covers all seasons, so you really don't have to stress over that. Okay, so we're going to sleep. And you can sleep, like in Dinkum and other games, you can sleep multiple days or, you know, to go through. This must be the daytime. And then, but your stable and your horses may get sick. Your horses can get sick. Your stable will be a mess. Because we don't have anything in the game. There will be higher level, because right now you only have straw, but we will have wood shavings and sand, and you can see a pile of sand keeps a horse stall comfortable for 3 days, wood shavings for 2, but straw is only a day. So we put straw down, we get our pitchfork, and clean the poop. This is a neat tool. You only have to hover over it, and then boom, it automatically picks it up for you, which is really cool. Okay, and this girl should give birth in 6 days. So the females are pregnant for 7 days. They nurse for 7 days, and then the young adults take 14 in-game days to mature to an adult. But you can sell them when they're young adults, so that's good. That works out. So after I muck out these couple of stalls, and I'm going to go check on the breeding pair, see if we got that other mare pregnant. And then I can move them in and give her some training. This is just a very relaxing game. Music, I love this music. Okay, got that, got that. Okay, so everybody else is in the breeding pasture. So let's go check it out. And you can look at the mare and tell she's pregnant. Of course, he's in the way. Yep, she's pregnant. She's got that round belly. Now, when you just start this game, so each of these pastures, you can see I don't have this pasture set up. I do have that one set up. The fertility pasture will cost you $7,500 to set up, which is inexpensive if you win 10 races in the beginner. That's $7,000. All right, 10,000. Oh my God, I can't math. Sorry. All right, so let's go, and I can take her to the endurance section and get her a little bit more points in her endurance. So this patch, in case you didn't know, each area that's open has a new training facility. Oh, why do you have like no stamina? What the hell? Okay, so she has the same stamina she had last night. That is a glitch. Because after the night, no matter if they're in the fertility pasture, they should have a full bar of stamina. And I'd already given her a treat, so we're just going to leave her there then. And we'll work on this girl. Because her endurance is at 9, so I want to take her. So we'll take her instead. The only skill that does not have a place to train is flexibility. There's a grain for it to increase your chances of it, and you can do flexibility basically anywhere. You can either spin in a circle at a trot or any other gait, or you can back the horse up. That's considered flexibility. And there are also a few spots that I've put in my videos that it's a glitch that you can train flexibility just by hitting a wall and moving back and forth, which is the interesting way to do it, other than wearing your finger out on the keyboard with the W. Excuse me. And the reason I'm not going faster than this, we're going so slow, is because when the horses have really low stamina, it wears out really fast, and I really want her bar to be almost full when we get to the training center. I don't want to have to feed her a treat and then have to worry about it. I'd like to save the treat until after we've done a race and we can do another race. Maybe. But each of these areas has their own different music, as you can hear. It's quite relaxing. And it's just got some straw. Never turn down free forageables. You can either sell them or use them. And the only thing really super expensive in this game is upgrading your farm. Excuse me, I have an itch. So there is a covered arena, but there isn't really a use for it at the moment. We're supposed to get dynamic weather at some point in the game. which will be interesting. And that would mean that, you know, your horse could get cold, your horse could get sick. The weather could affect it. They're going to do blankets, all sorts of stuff. They're going to add where the horses will react, spook, shy, and whatnot. It's probably not in this year in the game though. That's probably going to be next year. Just because, like I said, it's one developer, so gotta give her the time. Okay, so there's no more glowies. So her endurance is now, okay, it was 9. Sitting there going, wait a minute, it's 16. It was 9. Math and I do not get along. Okay, so I'm giving her a treat that should put her energy back to 100%. And then we have this lovely feature. We can go to entrance. And you don't have to walk all the way back, which is a lovely feature. I'm very happy that she lets us do that. I wish that we could do this and hit your other gate and do it and not have to walk all the way across your farm, but that is what it is. Now I can ask Madeline, who's in town, she's like the person in charge, to build a board for the races and put it on my farm. And I think I have enough money for that. But then the only bad thing is the only reason you want to go into town is the auction house. Not that there's a lot to do in town at the moment. Hopefully soon in the future there will be. But like fairs, she's planning on doing fairs and holidays and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. That would be lovely because this is a single player game. Sadly, there will be no multiplayer in this game ever, but that, at least for the foreseeable future, it would be nice if you could invite your friends over like you can in Dinkum, which is really also a fun game that I play. Yeah, so for right now, I'm going to go into town and I'm going to talk to Madeline because it's a Monday, she should be there. And you do have loading screens for each of the different areas. So that kind of sucks. It's not really it definitely isn't an open world. But I think this is the most intensive game this developer has done. She's also done Lemon Cake. She has also done Capybara Spa. And I think she's done a couple others. Bunny Park, I think, was one. So she's done a lot of cute and cozy games, but she's done them all by herself. Chickens! I love the chickens. They're so cute. The sheep are cute too, but the chickens, there's just something about them. Alright, so let's talk to Madeline and see how much that board is. Oh, you heard me. You want me to come talk to you. Okay. So go to her shop. Oh yeah, it's 27,000. It's really pricey for a board. At least I have 53, so we can do that. Modest horse fender. So she sells modest horse fenders, and you think it's that you're getting like the next level in the auction house, but you're not. This just increases the number of horses available at auction. So you don't have to buy anything from her as far as the vendors unless you want to increase the amount of horses, like from say 10 to 13 or 10 to 20 or 10 to, you know, that kind of thing. The only way you can open up the different areas or levels in the auction house is by progressing and winning the next races. Like I am on the quest to do the advanced race. So once I do that, I can do the next tier level of horses, which I can't remember which one I'm on. I think I'm on, I can't remember. I have 3 saves and I forget which one goes where at times. So she's still a beginner, so I can do any of the beginner ones, which would be this one, Pine Forest, and Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake has the most amount of prize, so we'll try that on her, because since she's at peak level. Oops, not gallop. Well, yeah, gallop. And you do have a guide arrow you can see in front of the horse. So I usually canter, gallop, and then before the action bar or stamina bar goes down, I slow back down. Spam the space bar, follow your guide. The beginner and intermediate races are okay. It's when you get to the expert, the advanced and the expert, that they get a little tricky. A little tricky. Personally, I've gone through story mode instead of this because story mode, you just auto-complete all the quests. You don't have to worry about, can I make it through the advanced races or the expert races. It auto-completes, you get the rewards, everything opens up. It's the chilled out version of it, which is absolutely fine. I see no problems with that because everybody plays different. Some people like the, you know, working on going through it all. You know, can they beat the race? I am not always coordinated, so I don't think I've done it on any of my saves, but it's a possibility. Oh, I don't think I'm going to make it. No, I don't think I'm going to make first. Nope, third. Every time I say that, I end up coming in third. Oh, Sarah, hey, honey. Sorry, I did not see the chat. Morning, Sarah. How are you? Oh, I wanted to do another race. Thank you for showing up and saying hi, honey. Hope you had a good night. I was trying to do multi-streaming, but it didn't work. So, we're just doing this. And if anybody else here doesn't know Serendipity Plays, please follow her on YouTube. She's a wonderful streamer, does a lot of great content. Oops, sorry, Chicky. Hang on, I'll reach out in a minute, Sarah. Oh, that's fine. No worries, hon. Oops. I totally understand. Thank you for leaving it on the lurk. Oh my gosh. Oh crap. I think we might have to do this one over again. Yeah, let's do this one over again. We're going to restart that race. That was not good. You can restart the races. That's a good thing. I like that you can restart the races. Alright. It does take a bit of concentration, so if I'm not talking, I apologize. Plus I gotta watch out for chickens, so they don't get stuck on the chickens and lose the race, or have to restart it again. Oh no! That was unfortunate. Oh yeah, I've definitely not. We came in second. Oh god. Well, that sucked. Well, she's done for the day. See, so this is how you work on flexion. So you just hit your S to go if you're on keyboard. You can just work on flexibility. Once that stamina bar is gone, though, you cannot train anything for the rest of the day. So canter will train speed, gallop will train endurance, and this is a bug. This is not supposed to be here. After the race is done, that's not supposed to be there. Let's see if it's there tomorrow. The game could just really be bugged. So we've got a little bit of energy left. So what I'm going to do is hit my Alt button and then hit the D. So this trains speed and flexibility at the same time. This gets people dizzy, so if I'm giving anybody motion sickness, I'm sorry, it's not going to be for very long. This is how most people do it, and we're done. And then I get my Alt button and go back to mouse. Wherever I turn my mouse is where the camera and the horse goes. And you can see she has absolutely no stamina left. I don't know why that other horse, see now we have our race board, $27,000. I was like, what? That's a little pricey. Give her a good brushing because she's going to be dotty. Yes, you are. You're going to be a little bit of filthy. But all that racing increases their trust. And the more trust they have and the higher stats they have, the better your foals come out when you breed. So, the more trust you have between the mare and the stallion and yourself, the higher percentage rate you get on a breeding chance. And the higher your stats, the better stats your foal will have. Like the Cremello has kind of crappy stats, and the stallion had really pretty good stats. So the foal will probably have intermediate stats because it'll take a mix of both of those and average it out. Now I can't race her. She's one of my higher level horses. You can see her speed is 52, endurance is 50, jump is 54, and flexibility is 42. But I can feed her, I can feed her a grain. This grain improves their flexibility, gives them like an extra chance. And then I'm going to go to that glitch, and I'm going to train her flexibility up, hopefully to 50%. Now, just because she's pregnant doesn't mean I can't ride her. And I'm going to pull this back. The camera always zooms in so close, and I absolutely hate it. So I just use my mouse wheel. I don't know what it is on controller. So this is going up to the retirement pasture. So in the last patch and update, along with Wild Horses, Eloise added this feature, which is a retirement pasture. So you start your game, and then say it's not even two. Along the way, your starter horses that you had, if you've grown fond of them and you don't really want to sell them, you hate the fact that you have to sell them, but you just need more room, you can put them in your retirement pasture, and they can stay there. You can pull them out anytime you want them, but they just leave them there. And you don't have to worry about cleaning them, you don't have to worry about feeding them, they just live out their happy lives. And no horses die or age in this game per se, so that's a good thing. And it's not lifelike, but you don't have to worry about, oh my god, like in The Sims 4, your horse is dying, it's aged up. So we're going to hit an invisible wall. This happens. I'd rather it be this. But you will start to get points on flexibility. And I'm going to try and make it so, see, we're still trotting, even though the horse isn't moving, but the stamina bar is going down. So you can see that stamina bar. Oops, right over here, right there. That stamina bar is going down. And we should be getting points in flexibility. This will be glitched out, patched out, you can bet it. But for right now, I'm taking advantage of it because I really want her flex up to 50, and flex ability right now is the most annoying trait to train because you either have to make yourself motion sick by going around and around in a circle or spending hours doing the backing up, or you do something like this. I love that you can hear little birds in the background. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I find it very, like I said, very relaxing, very chill. And you can see this is autumn, so everything does change. In the winter, there's snow on the ground. I can't wait until she adds holidays in, and hopefully there'll be decorations and stuff like that. This is not your decorating game. Unlike Dinkum, unlike Palia, unlike Sims, there really isn't decorating in this game, which is, I think, a missed opportunity because it's such a fun thing. But being one designer or one developer I understand that it's a lot. I think, you know, she may have a full-time job and does this on the side, so I can imagine that would be really time intensive, really labor intensive, and not the easiest thing in the world. So, you know, just remember that when you're complaining about a game, that hey, if there's a small team or it's an indie game or there's only a couple of developers or one developer, there's only so much that person can do. The developer for Dinkum, I think he's finally started adding people to his team, or at least one person to his team. So you got to take that into consideration. And as well, he's actually managed to add a lot of stuff into the game that people have been requesting and stuff like that. He's increasing the multiplayer option. It was 4 people only. That like the person whose island it is, like say my island, and then 3 people could come over, and now it's 5 people can come over. There are still glitches, but we're really hoping that those glitches will be ironed out soon. We would really like it to be like 8 or 10 people or even 12. That would be insane. But he's really given us a bunch of things. Okay, so it's, okay, I'm gonna, so her flexibility is at 47%. So it was 40. So that's pretty good for us just standing there in a weirdly patched area or weirdly glitched area. Words are really hard today. I don't know why. But you can also, you know, do this. But again, motion sickness. Ooh, apples. You can find forageables, apples and carrots on the ground along with straw, along with Timothy and another form of hay. The lower form of hay only gives them 25% of hunger relief, and the other one gives 50. I keep the 50 and sell the other one, and then sell all your. Don't forget to go into town and sell all your poop, because it may not be a lot, but it's better than nothing. You hear all the doors in the background. I wish the lights were brighter in the evening in the stable, or that you had a light you could click on and off. That might be interesting. Let's see, let me see what it was. So alfalfa will help if your horses, let's say you sleep 4 days or 5 days or 6 days or whatever it is, your horses can get sick, and it will no longer say healthy adult up at the top up there. It will say sick adult, and you can't sell a sick horse. If your horse gets sick, use the alfalfa. That is how you heal them faster. Otherwise, it'll take a lot of time for them to heal. But it's the orchard grass that only gains 25. Just sell the orchard grass. Timothy, you can find Timothy in the Pine Lakes, Pine Meadow, the Pine area where the endurance is, and you can find it over there along with excuse me, along with corn. And I think there's some other things over there. Straw is found in all of the areas. I used to go out every day and round up my all around my farm and pick up all the forageables, but it's just like not worth it. I've got enough that it's easier to sell. So this is your little house. You can't expand it, but you can sit. Oops. So you can sit. That's super cute. It's got a nice little cozy fire, and you lay down and go to sleep apparently, and the outside does change with winter. Just checking for straw. That might be anywhere around here. And all your garden plots are up in that area. You can open up about 4 of them. So like this is going to be that lower quality orchard grass. But hey, you can always pick it and sell it. This must be an apple tree, but there's always apples around it. There's also forageables that show up out here, pretty much everywhere, but I love the look of this. And then I really love that you get to see the sun rise in the morning. So it rises over there, and then at night it'll set right over here by that mountaintop in front of us. So it's really cute, and the lighting changes with the day and the night. I like that a lot. Like I said, for a single developer, she's doing a good job. Yes, and then your horses will whinny to you. You can't pet them, but they call out, which is funny. And you can buy another brush that is a hard brush, so that if you've slept 6 days, you really want to just get the dirt out, you can use that. It's not going to hurt them. Soft brush is generally used to increase your trust, along with winning races. Okay, so I'm just going to go and do the cleaning of the stable, which I know is just so thrilling, watching everybody pick up poop. I do the brushing. And I love this liver chestnut color. So pretty. Sorry. I was just trying to get your poll, okay? Dang. The actual genetics is not working properly in the game at the moment. So that is something that Eloise is working on. But at some point it will work like as close to real life genetics as she possibly can. But right now, pregnancies will either look like the mom or the dad, or some variants thereof. There are variants that will work. So she is going to give birth in 6 days, and the other one is now going to be 5 days, right? Yep, 5 days. And poor Bean here. He's like, man, I ain't been outside nothing. Nobody's been doing anything with me. I can't remember if he's doing the advanced races or I think he's doing the advanced races. Okay, so I've got all my horses. She's pregnant, she's not. Let me take him. And we'll try and do a race. Now that we have a race board here, oops, let me see what he can do. So I think my quest is to win first place at the advanced. That's not going to happen, but we can do it. I don't think this horse has been on it. Let me see if he can compete. Oh, I guess he can. I'm not going to be able to talk, so just bear with me here because I forget how this race goes. It's a little tricky. There's some cuts and corners to this that throw me off all the time. Oop, there's the jump. Then you have water jumps. And then you have a sharp. This throws me all the time. This, not this one, but the next one. After this, up where the other one is. Oh, not this one even. I don't know where I'm going. I have to go across the water. Oh, crap. Maybe it's not this one. I'm thinking of the expert race, I think. Oh, come on. This is me not paying attention, so we're not winning first anytime soon. Oh, crap. This is the one that always throws me. Alright, we're restarting the race. We're restarting that! And I'm going to do my best not to talk. Pardon my quietness. No! That was not right. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Okay, we're starting over again. This happens, I think, when you don't have enough, your flexibility isn't high enough. These higher races are really hard. If you don't hit it at just a certain angle, this is what happens. This is the part that always throws me. This is the end. Oh my god, I came in fourth. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Well, I told you we weren't winning that race today. So what is his stats? Okay, so his jump is 50, endurance speed. His flexibility is 56. Maybe it's his jump. Jump affects how high a horse can jump and how well they need to approach an obstacle. Okay, dude, you're going to the jump course. Let's go. I will feed you a treat when we get there. Actually, I'm going to go and see if I can buy the upgrade to it. See what we can do. I think that is River. Here's the sheepy. Well, I'm really bummed that the multi-stream didn't work because it seems like it's either or. That or I have to go from Streamlabs to OBS, and OBS was just really hard for me to understand. I like Streamlabs simplicity, but if it's going to be a pain in the butt about this multi-streaming, then I don't know. Because I don't like having to choose, you know, just one or the other. And now that Twitch has come back and said, hey, yeah, you can, you know, do whatever. Oh, crap, she's not here. I guess it would have helped if I looked on the map. This, too, is a glitch. These horses, you see how they're... Because you notice in my stable, all my horses are just straight in their stall. I would like them to do this. This would be interesting. Like dynamic where they move around and stuff. I think that would be fabulous. Eloise, if you're listening, which I know you're not listening to me. Nope. Where is River? Okay, there's Madeline. Okay, River's in here. She is in the general store. Come on, Dean. So the NPCs in this game do move around, which is great. They do kind of look a little creepy. George, you're not leaving yet. Is River here? There's River. Oops. Hey, River. The animations are really cute. Shop. Okay, so jump area first upgrade, 16,000. So I said it was kind of pricey. So now I've got 12,000 left. Oh my god. Okay, we're going. George, we're not talking today. Sorry. Excuse me. I know you guys are going out. So we're going to go up and go to the jump. Hey, hey, Misty. Sorry, Grammy Q. I'm having trouble talking today. Hi, Grammy Q. How are you doing? Hope you had a good night. Thank you so much for coming in yet last night. That was so much fun. Really, really had a great time. How's your husband doing? I hope he's well. Recovering. Pardon me while I get a little drink. Oh. I hope your day is going well, Grammy. Whew, I'm about to turn the air conditioner off or open the window. This is getting a little warm in here. Alright, so this is our jump course, jump training course. See all the glowy things? It indicates you go through and you get points and increases your jump skill. So his is at like 50. And you saw in that last race, if you were here, that yeah, we were hitting a lot of obstacles, having a lot of refusals, which is really bad if you want to win the race. It doesn't help your odds. The odds are not in your favor when that happens. And when my energy bar goes down, I'm going to give him a treat, hopefully. And we will look at what his level is and see what we can do. And we're out. Haha, but you lied. My horse can be trained further if I give them a treat. The invisible pair. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so now his jump is at 55. But I want to get it up to almost 60 if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to. Let's see. The footfalls in this, whether they're walking, trotting, or cantering, so nice. Eloise has done a fantastic job with the sounds, like the snorts when they're running, stuff like that. All the little things that make it feel a little bit more realistic. Even the rider leaning forward at the jump. Whoops, well that didn't help. Forgot to hit the space bar because I was looking for the animation. It's like, oh my god. Can't take me anywhere. Okay. So now let's see what the jump is. Jump is at 61. Yes! Win! Okay, so speed is at 54, endurance is at 59, jump is at 61, and flex is at 56. That's not bad. Whether that will let me win the race for the advanced race, I don't know. Because I think that race is just a little... Nope, it's over this way. The entrance. Meow, you fall from the sky. And then we're going to take the other map. This is just so we don't have to walk through town. Oop. It's kind of like a quick travel. Oh, I scared the sheep. I'll get you, sheep. Oops. Well, I was going to get you, sheepy. Oh, this is still here. Why is this still here? Oh my god, that is not supposed to be there. We thought Dinkum was bad with glitches. This game has them too. Has some crazy ones too sometimes. Hang on, I got an itch. So we got some speed. Okay, good boy. Now we just have to wait 5 days for one and 6 days for the other pregnant horse and see what kind of babies we get. The little babies are so cute. Oh my gosh. I might sleep a couple of days, but I don't know if that's always a mess to clean up. I could do 4. I don't think anybody will get sick at that point, but we can try it. You lose out on days when you do that and your training opportunities, but at the same time, it brings the babies closer. So if we do sleep, so that's 2 days, 3 days, we'll do 4 days. I'm doing good, Grammy. How are you? I'm hanging in there. Had a heck of a time trying to get started streaming this morning. I wanted to do it earlier, but I kept trying to mess around with things, and it just... I was trying to do that multi-stream where I can stream from 2 platforms. And yeah, it wasn't happening. Okay, so the stalls are a mess. You can see the horses are filthy. This is what they look like when they're filthy. And you can tell that her health is down. So that's what happens when you do 4 days. So she's, it still says healthy adult, so she's not sick, But oh, I really need that hard brush for the days like this. But yeah, it makes it extra work, but at the same time, then you don't have to wait so many in-game days for the babies to appear and stuff. You gotta get her coat back to what it was. Give her some alfalfa. Hopefully that'll help her health bar. Yeah, that would be great to see. It's a little complicated when you first start out because, you know, I am technically challenged. But it is really nice. I'm going to give her some oats too. That'll feed her hunger. But once you start doing it and you get a pattern going, it's not quite so hard. Yeah, you can really see the dirt on the lighter colored horses. Oop. I was going to brush her. But it would be great to see you do live streams. You don't have to do like a 3-hour live stream. You could do, you know, a 1-hour live stream or whatever you're comfortable with. Oh, this dirt. Oh my goodness. It's a bad horse mommy. It's neglected you. Oh my goodness. And probably missed all the responses to go look at more wild horses. Like, I need more wild horses. And the one thing that's interesting about this, you can have up to 12 horses, as many horses as your stable can handle, which is great. But then when you have babies, if you have 12 horses and you add like 3 babies in there, you can sell them and they don't have a dedicated stall, but they're going to stay in their parents' stall. And it gets, before the last 2 updates, there were people who had 30 horses because they could keep them all out in their pasture. And it was like a glitch type thing. Let's see, her health is down. We'll give her some oats. But yeah, now they have a retirement pasture for that. You can save up to 16 of your favorite horses and not have to sell them. And on my main, I have that. But yeah, do live streaming, Grammy. You know, nothing wrong with it. It helps get you out of your comfort zone, and it helps increase viewers at some point. Like, I mean, I'm not streaming to a lot of people now and stuff, but a lot of times you'll get a lot of views on the rewatch. And people go, oh, she did a live stream. And they're like, oh, well, let me watch it. Maybe they don't watch all of it. Maybe they watch some of it. It's really good. Anything counts to your watch time. Oh, he's an unhealthy adult. Okay, so I did give him the alfalfa. That should be good. We give him the oats. So he's sick because I slept those 4 days, which is interesting. The girls aren't sick, but the boys are. The boy is. You can tell she's really bad. Oh, that does make a problem, yeah. Because we have a little dedicated office, and yeah, it does help. Although my husband can still hear me when I start laughing and giggling way too loud. He just turns the TV up. I guess I'm gonna have to get some soundproofing stuff and put it on the walls to see if that helps. But yeah, it's a lot harder when you don't have that dedicated space. So I totally understand. It is what it is. You do what you can do, and if you can't do live streams, or you could just join our live streams, that's fine. So you have to go with what you can work with. This is all a process. Okay, so she's still healthy. Still going to give her that. And my oats. I need to go buy more oats. Okay, so there's my 4 horses. So now she's going to be pregnant or delivery in what, 3 days? 2 days. Okay. And then she should be giving birth tomorrow. Yes. Okay. So 52, 50, 54. Boy, the stats, I swear to God. It's so difficult to get the stats up. He's sick, so I'm not going to train him. You're not sick? You're healthy. 16, 16, 20, and 19. She doesn't have terrible, but I'm going to take her to the speed training track and get her speed up. Let me see if I can do and see what we can do. Oh, okay. We lost all our music. I don't know where the music went. Sometimes it just shuts off and then it loops back on after a few minutes. But it's nice to hear all the little birds. Sometimes. This is still here. Why is this still here? Oh my god. I'm going to have to like log out and log back in to get rid of it. That's a glitch. That's where you start your race when you do the town race. And after the race, it's supposed to go away. And it's been there for 2 days. So, okay. What a weird thing. But it's still an early access game, so even regular games are bound to get bugs. Okay, so the racetrack is all the way over on this side. This music is so cute and chipper and pretty. Just makes you think if you were riding on a horse, having this bright music to go along would be just nice and soothing. And I'm going slow in case you didn't know. Her energy bar is really low and I don't want to max it out or waste it by cantering when I am still just going to go train her. So just enjoy the chill vibe. Another thing that's interesting too in this game, so when your horse's potential runs out, like this one has 100% potential, but it's not going to get her to like the max amount of like 100% on all her stats. It might get her to the 30s, which is like an intermediate type of stat, and then we'd have to use the statue. There's 4 statues right now, one for town, which will give you 10% potential after 10 races. By any horse, and then 1 in each area. Like this one will give you 5% speed. The one in Pine Lakes will give you 5% endurance, and then the one in Crystal Lake will give you 5% jump. So this is our speed track. Look how pretty it is. I did not buy the upgrade, so we only have 1 round on this. So. And in each one you have to do the specific, like endurance you have to gallop, jump you have to like jump over the jumps, and with this one you have to canter through the checkpoints. And you get a point in that. And it's just an easier way than running around an area for 20 minutes trying to, you know, get all those points. It actually almost all the time gives you a point for every time you go through one of these checkpoints. So that's good. I just like the way she decorated it with the little fencing and the really tall trees that remind me of Italy, parts of Italy. But we're just chilling and vibing. Okay, so we're done. There's no more glowy points. You can upgrade this to 3 times, to where you could go around for 3 different horses, or you could go around twice on one horse and once on another horse. So her speed, or no, was it speed? Yeah, is now up to 23% instead of 16. If we get it up to 25, I think that would be, oops, saw that loading in. Just looking at the statue. Nope, we haven't done any Lupine Meadow ones. Those are usually the longer cross-country races for this. And until Bean recovers his health after sleeping for 4 days. Oh, okay, that'd be great, Grammy Q. I want to see that. Especially we have so much to go by with Sarah and Benny. God, Benny's airport was amazing. And Sarah's was very impressive. I have not done an airport. I set the airport down in Dinkum, but I did not build anything around it. I just was like, here, you're going to go right here for now. Not doing really anything with you. Glitch. So even though it's like 9 in the morning in game, I'm going to put the character to bed, and then tomorrow in game we will have a little baby, and then the next day we'll have another little baby. So let's do a little bit of endurance. And I always brush my horses after I do the little workouts and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to see what your airport looks like, Grammy. That's going to be awesome. Use all the new stuff. Yeah, that was what Kent did. Was the international airport in I think Manila, in the Philippines, and he just looked at the drawings and did it. And I'm just like, dang, I wish I could do that. And Sarah did the same thing. She says she looked at her community airport. Okay. So today wild horses are in the Lupine Meadow. I can go look at them, round them up, and if I want one, I can adopt it. You can only adopt one though. You can't adopt like 3, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. But yeah, Kent is on a whole nother level, man. He's crazy. I love how the sun comes up in this game. It's so pretty. Oh, look at the baby. It looks just like Mama. Look how cute. What are you? Another liver chestnut? Bubbly butter. The names they come up with. We're just going to call you Butter. How about that? And you're going to be a sail horse. So I'm going to mark that. I put a little asterisk or something. Okay, honey. Have a great day. We're happy to have you in this group. It's a wonderful group. I'm really happy to be in it too. These people are awesome. Everybody, if you don't know Grammy Q, go look her up on YouTube. Give her a like and a follow. She's a really good content creator. And we're going to brush little Butter here. Little boy, he's so cute. These little babies. Little pink nose. I'm going to give you a treat. See, now his stats, he has really good stats that are almost to the advanced level. They're basically intermediate level, which is really nice. You've got 43 speed, 44 endurance, 42 jump, and 39 flex, and 100% potential. I mean, I could train him probably up into the 50s with that. So he's basically a clone of his mama, except he's got his dad's stockings. One of them, anyway. Like I said, the breeding mechanics don't really work in this game as they're supposed to be, but they do work to a degree. You don't always get a clone of one or the other, but a lot of times you do. So you can tell she is no longer pregnant. She is a nursing mare. And she will nurse for 7 more days. Ooh. Felt like I had a bug on me. I was about to freak out. Oops, nope. Wrong one. Gotta clean the poopas up. Okay, so, and one thing that I did not tell everybody was, so when you get these wild horses, you can go to the auction house and you can sell them right away if you want. And so this one, if I had sold her right after I caught her, she would have sold for $2,229. The Carmelo right behind her would have sold for $4,357. Now she's had a couple of races. Let me put this over here. She's had a couple of races. So I will go to town and see what she's actually worth now. Because the more races that you compete, or usually it's win, but the more races that you compete in, the more that you train their stats up, the more that they're actually worth. So, and that leads into how do you make money off of these wild horses? And like I said, we're doing breeding on this one and we're doing training on the other, but we're trying to level both of their stats up. So we'll do more of the alfalfa. So your hunger is good. You don't need a treat. So we are going to take, excuse me, we're going to take this girl in. We're going to go into town and we're going to check on, oh man, I can't do that. Because then I can't check on her price. So we're going to check, we're going to take Spring in. Even though she's a nursing mom, you can still take her in. Baby just stays in the stall. And now she can compete in races again because she's not pregnant, she's just nursing. So and then I'll update the prices of the two wild ones. This is still here. Oh my god. Glitches galore, man. At least I'm not falling through the world. It's like, oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell George the poop. Chickens unite. What time is it? Oh, we're back on a Sunday. Okay. So if you want to check on what? Oh, because she's pregnant. Dang it. Okay, so Clear Breeze was worth $2,229. Now she is worth $4,218. So I could sell her at a profit for right now. I'm sure the Carmelo is up to 6 or 7. But and Yellow Bean is worth 19. Oh, it says he's healthy? Really? So this is how you sell your horses. So these are all your horses on this side, and these are all the horses. I think that we're up to rare. Oh, we are up to rare. I think we're up to legendary too. If I go back, I think we're up to legendary. Nope, we don't have it. We're only at rare. So rare horses, I can look at 18. And you can see their stats, their potential, and then if you don't want it, you can see the price. This is how you bid, your funds available. Like right now, there's no way I'm getting any of these horses here. But once they're sold, they're not coming back. So if you want that particular pattern or whatnot, you better get it. We're gonna go sell our stuff at George's shop and see what we can do. We could try and round all the chickens up and put them in George's things, but that might be a little, whoops, that might be a little much. Can we get one to go in there? Come on. We might be able to get this one to go in there. Nope. Oh, yep, she's going in there. We got a chicken in George's. George may still be asleep. Can we get the chicken out? Nope. She's scared of the horse, but she's not scared of the person. That's hilarious. Now I have to... Oh, there's George. What the hell? You were hiding on me, mister. So shop. So you can either purchase items here, which I need some more oats. You can see how expensive that is. Or you can sell stuff. You can just type it in. I got 69 manure. Okay. And you can sell your crops. Like I have 33 if I just want to keep 12. Or no. If I just want to keep that. I can make a profit off of that. Wheat, I can sell 10. So you can make money doing this too. Okay, back, leave. Now I have to figure out how to get the chicken out. I suppose I could leave it. Oh, well, it's in there. Oh my god, that's... Whoa, 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 we're having some glitches here. Oh my god. And I think I actually wanted to do a race, but I can do it from the board. She put a sheep and a chicken in there. Just break the game. Oh, now we've got two different musics going at the same time. There we go. So we're going to do a race with her. I think I'm going to do an intermediate race. Ow, that hurt. Let's do... And again, I pardon. I won't be talking a lot during this because I lose concentration super easy. And I changed this around because of the track. It used to be a little bit different. They kind of shortened parts of it, but not all of it. These ones in the lupine meadow tend to really just be really stretched out. The jumps are really stretched out. Don't know. No, we should be fine. Maybe. Yes! We did it! Yay! We won the advanced. That's so cool. Okay, so let me give her a pair. And then we will do another race. Let's try the Crystal Lake Intermediate. We might be able to win that one. Okay, it is hard to remember sometimes where all the jumps are. I haven't done some of these races in a while. That was good because I was going at the wrong speed. Could not see that trees were in the way. Then we have our water jumps. And we're in the final approach. Not slowing down. And waste all our energy. And we're gaming first. Yes! Okay. Alright, so 2 first places. That's awesome. She actually has more energy, but do I want a trainer? I wish there was a place, another place for Flex, but I don't. No, we're gonna leave her be. Give her a rush. We're gonna go to sleep. See what our other foal looks like tomorrow. Hopefully not a copy of Mom or Dad. Actually, we're not gonna go to sleep just yet. We're gonna What are your stats? Oh, she really needs the jump. Okay, so we're taking her to the jump locale because she desperately needs it. Wait. So pardon the length of time it takes me to travel, but it is a fair bit. And I don't want to waste all her energy that can be used in the training mode. Because I can't, oh my goodness, I can't use, whoop, that is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to trotting. Oh my goodness, when they're this low, there is no stamina. It's definitely not your typical farm game, because it's not really a farm game, it's more of a horse ranch game. There's no bug catching, none of that kind of stuff, no decorating and whatnot, but it's cute and cozy and chill. And sometimes that's just what you need, to forget about everything else that's going on around you. And the chickens and the baby chickens make it all worthwhile. Chicken! I see another chicken. Oh, I saw a carrot too. I saw that carrot. Okay, so the jump place is over this way. We've got to make more money because we only got 22,000 and everything costs so much. To upgrade our stable to hold 12 horses, because we currently only have 8 stalls available, was like $152,000. I'm like, well, that's going to be a while. That's really going to be a while. Especially when I only have $22,000 at the moment. This sounds kind of Celtic. This little vibe of the music that's going on. It's really cool. And we're just going to go at a slow pace because I don't want to waste our stamina on cantering. Only waste it on the training. Cutting all the corners we can. So it is nice that her price doubled. Just from doing a few races, raising up her stats a tiny bit. But I want to get to that $20,000 mark where I can make 20K. But it's an investment. It's a time investment, not a money investment. While working in this game. And it is grindy a little bit, but with the addition of these training features, like the jump one and the endurance and stuff like that, it's not as bad as just going, oh, I have to go jumping, so I'm going to go to the arena in Crystal Lake, and having fed my horse that type of grain, you know, then I'll get all my points. So her jump is now at 17. We want to get it at 20. Let me see if I can give her the invisible pair. So I did upgrade this one to the second level where I can use it twice. So we're just going to go through it again, and then she should get 25 maybe. And I think that's enough to get her to the intermediate category maybe. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, however they go. Sometimes it's just confusing. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying their day or evening, no matter where you are. And if you're enjoying the content, I know it's a very chill game, but if you're enjoying it, just don't forget to hit that like button. Oops. See what I mean? I get distracted. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more entertaining, chill content and sometimes MMO content, because I kind of do both. But whatever, we always try and have a good time doing it. Okay, so let's see what our skills at now. This is the intermediate mark here, so we're just one shy of it on the jump. Just one. Man. So what I can do, I think I have some jumps enabled. They have jump courses set up in the pastures or the areas that you can use sometimes, or you can go to the arena and go there and do it. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? Which is what we're going to try and do. Get a few little points and jump. As soon as we do this one little break. So we're going to do right back. Be right back in a minute. Just fades out. Okay. Okay. And we're back, I think. Sorry about that. Needed some water and help my husband. Apologize. Hope he likes the pretty screen. So we're going to go here and we're going to try and waste the rest of this bar on some jump in, because I want to get her to 25. And we lost the music again. Wait. So beginner, let's do flower fence, begin the course. So when you do these jumps, you can set them up however you want, or You can not set them up, you can run them however you want. And you can jump them at any speed you want too. So we're just trying, because this is the jump area, jump training area. It'll give you like an extra little tiny boost when you're training your jumping skill. There's the music. I knew we wouldn't lose it forever. It would be back. You see that bar going down. We're only going to do this for until our bar is done, because I just want to see if I can get 1 or 2 more points. And a lot of times when I'm doing this, I don't see it. It's not obvious to me. You guys will see it, but I won't. Just because I'm focusing on not having a refusal and spamming the space bar. Instead of looking, did we get a point and jump? Did we get a point and jump? She's almost done. Oh no, we can't give her any more treats. And I think after this jump, nope, we're done. So let's see, did we get it? 26, hot damn. She's a pretty girl. I'd say she's a Palomino, but this one is clearly saying that she's not a Palomino. And we fall from the sky. It's already 6 o'clock in game. So once the stamina bar is done, you can just canter. You can't gallop, but you can canter at will. You won't get any points for it, but it's faster than trotting. Thank God. Oh, we finally got facing our own farm. Yay. So tomorrow we get our second new baby. Yay. Maybe we'll get a Palomino, because that is technically supposed to be possible from a Cremello breeding. Technically. I did get one once from a Cremello breeding. I have a video on it. You can check it out in my playlist. The Cremello surprise. Okay. Good girl. You're pretty pony. I was gonna say pretty puppy. I run my dogs way too much. Okay. Oops. Alright, so once our Cremello Hot Lake girl gives birth, then I can go check out what her price is and see if she has increased or doubled her price. Okay. Apple. I'm always looking for forageables. Straw, apple. Sometimes they don't sparkle like that. And sometimes they do. Hello, sun. It's going to be interesting when they do have dynamic weather in this game. It's going to be like, what? Oh my goodness. You kind of look like Daddy. Look at you. Daddy is an apricot dun Overo. So baby is a chestnut dun Overa. Very cute. Not quite like Dad, but kind of, sort of. Look how cute. Look at all that sass. Look at that sass. Go in her stats. Are 26 speed, 28 endurance, and 26 jump, and 29 flex. So she has basically almost hit the mark for this star, which I think is 30. So that's really good. And in this family tree thing, you can't see behind my head. So it'll tell you this is who the mom is and this is who the dad is. Now, from the ones you get from the auction house and the wild horses, it will not show you their lineage because, of course, we can't tell. The wild ones, we have absolutely no idea who bred to who. And the ones from the auction house, even though a lot of times in real life auctions will know, a lot of times, most time they don't. And I want to say her eyes are blue, but I can't say for sure. So we'll do everybody's stalls. Is he still unhealthy? He's still unhealthy. That's unfortunate. Give him some more of that. Give him some oats. Pick up the poops. Yeah, she did not inherit his pattern. She inherited a pattern all on her own, which is cool. Hey, buddy. We'll get you. So in that instance, you can tell that, hey, the genetics actually worked because there was something other than what the mom was and what the dad was. Instead of an apricot dun overo, we got a chestnut dun overo with a different pattern on it entirely. Although I think the leg markings might be the same. Okay, so we've got you. Let's get your girl over here. Gonna have to get more straw. And I did not get you. Okay. Now I'll brush her and then I'll pick her the poop up. I hit the wrong button again. I like that you could kind of hear them eating. Okay, we've got you, we've got you, we've got you. Yeah, she did not inherit her dad's pattern really at all. A little bit of it, not really. The socks maybe. Okay, so we are going to take this one into the town and we're going to see what both of the wild ones are worth now. Still here. The craziness abounds. Chickens. No, oh wait. I'm gonna get a drink and it's like, now wait. Just a second. What? Okay, so Clear Breeze was worth 2,229. Now she's worth 5,456. Why is the other horse not showing up? That makes no sense. I know Bean isn't because he's sick. Okay, so there's glitches that are happening right now in this game. That's distressing because she's a nursing mare who's healthy, so you would think everything's okay. But no, so I guess we'll go to Lupine Meadow. Look at the wild horses. Craziness. I prefer the pine forest colors just because they have the creams and the palominos and the splashes. Where are they? Was it not today? Maybe it was yesterday and I just missed it. Okay. No worries. We'll just go back to town. Maybe it was yesterday and I forgot. If I did, I'm sorry. Got distracted. Uh-oh, hang on. 1 second. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Be right back. Sorry about that. I think they close at 1. Okay, sorry about that. Had to let the dog out. She was getting upset. Didn't know she was in here with me, and she was getting upset that my husband went outside with the other dog. She was like, what? So we will do a couple of races. I don't know why this bug is happening that I can't see what the cremello is worth. That's just crazy. So let's do intermediate. Wait, there's no people here. That's unusual. Usually you have bystanders at all the little spots. Okay, so that's not good. Excuse me. Maybe that's another bug. Oh my god. See what we can do today. Oh. I see we had people at that one. At that checkpoint. This weekend? Yes. Okay. Crazy. Okay. So we're slowly getting some more money. That's good. That's good. I don't know why that mare is not showing up. It's so dark. Unless she's showing up as unhealthy, or there's a glitch. There's a glitch. Of course it's a glitch. Good girl. I'm gonna check her out. It says she's healthy, nursing for 7 days. No, I'm not gonna. Well, maybe tomorrow. Alright, so even though it's early in game, I'm gonna go to sleep just because there's something going on and I don't know what it is. It could have been because I slept for 4 days. Who knows? And if it's not fixed, then we're just gonna have to end this run, sadly. But these are ways that you can make the money. I'm just showing you the start of it. She's already doubled her her worth, so that's cool. I'm sure the cremello has too. Oops, there's some forgeable right here. So, and if you wanted to, you can't sell the nursing one, but you can sell the chestnut one, this one. You could sell her right away, and she's already worth 5,000, so that's awesome. I do not want to glitch the game further by sleeping another 4 days. Although I would like to, just to move the time along so that you could see how much selling the colts, the babies, go for, because that's usually anywhere between 5 and 7, maybe 5 and 10, depending on their stats. Like this baby here might go for a lot more than that little one over there, just be based on the stats. You know, I might get 10 for this little guy, whereas I might get 5 for the other little, for the little Tabino across the way. Just can't tell. Let's give you alfalfa as well. So we'll see what happens. Little tree. Cute little face. She says healthy, so I'm going to give her that. We'll do Bean. Hopefully he's healthy. Now it says he's healthy, so that's good. He's still not glitched. Oh my god. Oy, the complexities of gaming. Okay, so we're going to take Spring again and go to town and try and check on the prices of the mares. Hopefully they both show up. They're both nursing, so there is no reason you can't. That's what it is. I'm a bleeding idiot. I'm a bleeding idiot. Because she's nursing, they won't show up in there. Oy vey. Alright, so we're gonna... Never mind, I was gonna take her to the house. Go inside. Okay. Let's do it this way. My goodness. Was not counting on this. I'm a silly person. Alright, we'll try and sleep 3 more times. I don't think that's going to make them not be nursing. 4. Screw it, we'll do 5. They may still be nursing for 2 more days, or I could have just broken the game. Oh, goody, more wild horses in the pine forest. And these poor guys are going to be so disgusting and so sick. But I wanted to try and get to where the babies were growing up, but I don't think that's going to be. Oh, that one is. So that means that one's not yet. So everybody's unhealthy. So I'm going to have to go into town and get some alfalfa. Hopefully somebody's healthy enough I can ride them. Because if not, we're not getting any alfalfa. Because you cannot walk through the loading screens. You have to have a horse to ride. That's an unfortunate. I don't like that one aspect of it, because technically you should be allowed to walk in, because let's say you want to sell all of your horses. Well, the game prevents you from doing that. You should be able to walk across the town or just jog across town. It's not that far. But the game's like, nope. You absolutely need. Okay, so yeah, everybody's energy sucks. Everything sucks. Got to assign him to his own stall. Now I can sell him. He's super cute. I can sell this guy because he is technically a healthy young adult. Because he didn't have a stall of his own, so he was fine. Why he has that short cropped tail, I don't know. I don't have a clue. It's another glitch. Could be because I slept 5 days. Who knows? Sorry. Timothy Hayes, so your hunger and stuff is good. Yep, she's unhealthy too. So now because they're unhealthy, and whoops, I may not be able to see this auction house. I just defeated my own purpose by doing this. Dang it. Well, I tried. Excuse me. Just one of those things. Now we are out of we are out of alfalfa. And we're almost out of straw, dang it. Oy vey. Oh wow, he's on death's door. Crap. She's also eventually, Eloise, the developer, is eventually planning to put a veterinarian in the game. And if my horse gets sick like this, they could take him away from me. I could get fined. I don't know if that will ever come into fruition, but that was the premise. It's like, but I meant well. I only did it so I could progress in the game a little bit and show people the amount of money they can make by killing my horses. So I am going to have to hopefully be able to buy something. Oh God. So I just, well, that was ill-planned. Just a little bit, that was ill-planned. I should have just slept, cleaned the stalls, went back and slept, cleaned the stalls, went back and slept, and did it that way instead of making everybody at death's door. I'm lucky that veterinarian isn't in the game, or all my horses would be taken away at the vet, and I'd have a huge fine that I cannot afford in this game at this particular point. Give me some oats. Now, the good thing is the babies are dirty, but they're fine. This doesn't affect, excuse me, this does not affect their health or their hunger or whatnot, because they rely on mom, who I've just made unhealthy. Worst case, I can ride that cute foal that just turned into a young adult into town and buy some stuff, and then come back and save everybody else. Have a treat. Okay, so we've got everybody. Don't know if it'll let me ride. No, apparently if they're unhealthy I can still ride them. I just can't race them or sell them. Okay, so let's buy some stuff. George, where are you? George, are you in the office? Or the storeroom? It's Sunday. He's at home, isn't he? Yep. Man's at home. It's Sunday. There he is. Come here, George. Whoops. That's a little awkward. Oh, I can't buy alfalfa from him? Are you kidding me? I could buy straw. Hey, Christian Henry, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oops. Oop, no. Hope you're having a good Saturday, Christian. Alright, so now I have to go buy alfalfa for everybody else. So I made all my horses sick trying to move things along. So now I have to go buy stuff to make them feel better. After I collect this. Oy, oy, oy. Glitches galore today. I hope you're doing well, Christian. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie. I really appreciate it. Oh, pain. This is a favorite cozy game of mine. I'm a horse person. Still waking up. I've been up since about 4:30, so I'm awake. Messing around with Streamlabs and everything else, trying to make multi-streaming work, but it didn't happen. So it's been an interesting day. I hope yours gets better. Have a cup of coffee or whatever it is you have in the morning and relax and breathe in the fresh air. Okay, let's see if I can buy some alfalfa hay here. Hello, Aisha. No, not the seeds. That stuff is expensive. Oh my goodness. Oops. Let me out. Yeah, I slept through several days and to try and get my horses to have their foals grown up. Oh, I think I gotta sell that other one. And made most of my horses sick doing it. It's like, dang it, now I gotta get them healthy. Oops. Oh, no, not gallop. So we're gonna go sell our colt that we do have grown up. Hopefully make a little bit more than 5,000, and then go back and sleep and hopefully feed everybody the good hay that'll help make them better tomorrow. Yeah, well, I have bouts of insomnia, so that's me almost every day, between 2 and 4 waking up. Yep, the only one I can sell is, oh, 10,000. Ooh, we're going to make a profit on this kid. He may get 12,000. He's super cute, and I really like him, but I already have his mom who's a liver chestnut, so I don't need 2 of them. Plus it can help make me almost $12,000, so. This is another mechanical. 11.6 is good. Another mechanic in the game where you can make money. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. I don't think it's... It could be partly fibromyalgia, which I have. It could be just stress and anxiety, which I have. It could be... I'm old, so it could be that. Just no telling. No telling whatsoever. So it's like, all right. Yes, Mom.
Your husband left me.
Did he take the sample?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah. Did you want to go?
I was planning on it. I went to the bathroom and he left. And I was in hiding.
I don't think he realized you wanted to go with him to deliver the sample.
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's like, okay. And I see the car driving down the street and it's like, okay.
Sorry.
Hey, shit happens.
You didn't want to go out anyway, did you?
No.
Well, there you go.
I got it.
Well, it's on Steam, Christian. This game is called the Ranch of Rivershine, and it is on Steam in early access. So, she may be over here. I see your tail sticking out. So you can get it on Steam. It's not that pricey. It's a single-player game, and you can have three saves. Kind of like Dinkum, you can have unlimited saves, but or at least 5 or 6. And on this one, it's super cute. You just inherit this rundown farm, and you got to build it up again. Typical farming sim, but it's not really farming. So, you don't have Steam yet? Oh, honey. Did you ever get a laptop or a computer? I know your laptop died, didn't it? Yep. Now we're going to sleep. Hopefully everybody's a little bit healthier in the morning. Oh, it's winter. And the game does have seasons. As you can see, we were in fall, now we're in winter. It's quite lovely. Well, write it down and put it on your wish list of all the games that you want to get. This is another single developer game. Maybe not quite as good as Dinkum, but oh, he grew up. Yay! You grew up. Get you some straw. Get you a brush. Brusha, brusha, brusha. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Christian. That always just sucks. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Just the way things life throws at you. Okay, so she's still unhealthy. That was my mom that you saw me talking to, who came behind me. She lives with my husband and I. And we had to give a sample to the vet of the kitty cat's poop. And she told my husband, but I think she didn't tell him that she planned on going with him. So she went to the bathroom to go get ready, and he picked the sample up and left. And she's like, excuse me, what happened here? But it's just down the street, so he'll be back in a few minutes unless he goes to the store for something. He might have gone to the store as well. And in that case, it's probably a good thing, because for her, walking around the store is a little off. My thoughts on the DDV news. Actually, at first I was very disappointed, because I had been looking for it for free to play, but I had just bought it like 2 weeks ago, right when Jersey started. So it really didn't matter to me at that point, because I had already bought it. And then when I watched Mr. Star and Sky go through all of it, to me, I kind of agree with him that making it paid is going to make it a little bit better of a game, because free games, you have a lot of microtransactions. Look at Paleo. Look at, well, Fake Farm wasn't free, but still you have things in that game. But the free games always seem to lose their oomph when they have all those microtransactions and stuff. And honestly, because if you've already bought that game, like before the 5th of December, I think they said if between now and the 4th of December, if you've bought any version of that game, the $20, the bottom tier, the middle tier, or the upper tier, all of those things that they talked about in the gold thing are going to be included. You're going to get them automatically. So the only thing you have to pay for is the next expansion, which is like $20 or $30. I think it was 20 or 30. So that's a win to me. And they've already planned. I like that they've already planned to bring out the next expansion. And when I was looking at the information on the screen when I was watching YouTube, it looked to me like it was $100 for the next expansion. And I was like, holy cow, that's a lot of money. But no, it was only like $30, I think. So that's fine. I'm actually not upset that it didn't go free. I'm okay with that, just because, they're going to make a profit. They're going to hopefully put more effort into the game because of that. And the expansion packs aren't extreme. I mean, when I do World of Warcraft, when I pay for my World of Warcraft expansions, it's usually $70. So, I mean, $30 for an expansion is not bad. I am not going to, oh, that's cool. I'm not going to complain about that, because I think that's a pretty good deal. And you're going to get a cute little house, which is absolutely freaking adorable. I was not screaming, but I wanted to scream at the house, because I was just like, or squee. It's so cute. And the little capybara pet, oh my God, it's adorable. And then the little painter's overalls or artist's overalls are so cute. And you get all those free because we've already bought the game. Yeah, that would be absolutely perfect. Asking for an eShop gift card for when is your birthday, by the way? Just out of curiosity. If you want me, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I don't mean to seem inappropriate, but your family and friends might be able to do that. That would be really cool. Okay, so we're gonna sell. Did he do another video? Oh, so we can only sell cute fox. Oh, so she's only worth, wow, that's pretty good. So we might get 8 for her, November 29th. Oh, okay, so your birthday is coming up. Awesome. Well, happy early birthday. $8,200, almost $8,300. That's pretty good for just breeding a horse in this game. That was the wild horse's baby. So I didn't buy that horse. I caught her in the wild and bred her to my stallion, and she popped out a baby, and I got her $8,200 for the baby. I think that's worth using the wild horses in this game. You can do it that way, or you can do it the way I was going to do. Once these 2 horses get back to healthy, then maybe I can find out how much they cost or they're going to sell for. Because I can keep rebreeding and stuff like that. That's always a thing you can do. There's no limit on breeding in this game. Once the baby is sold or grown up and out of the stall, you can rebreed that horse. So you can just do the cycle over and over again, which is cool. Because, like I said, the horses don't age in this game. So that's awesome. Okay, so now we have no babies. So we've made like $18,000 on the babies. Because one sold for like 11 and then the other for 8. So 18, 19, math is... that is one thing I really that gets me in this game, because the developer has the community on Discord really begged for all sorts of different patterns, gave her pictures and all sorts of things, and she has really updated everything. I mean, she's improved on the ones that she had to begin with. She's added new colors, new patterns, new different kinds. Like the Cremello wasn't in the game, which is this gray horse. She's changed horses. This is a sandy chestnut. Kind of looks like a Palomino, but it's not really. She's added Palominos into the game. She's added Sabinos and Tabinos and Overos and all the different kind of paint horses. So really a lot of, there's roans in the game, blue, red, bay. I know, it really is. The only thing that originally was really bad in the winter was when you're doing the races, the guide arrows were white, and so you couldn't see the guide arrow because of the snow, but she did listen to us and change that to black. So in the wintertime, your guide arrows for the races will be black, which helps a lot. Wait, I picked up the poop. Forgot to pick up the poop. Even though it was only one. So, but yeah, it's pretty, each season in this game. The fall and the winter are my favorites. They're really nice. Okay, so your safety is up. But it's just a cute, cozy, relaxing game. The only stress is trying to win the races. And there is a story mode to this game. So if you don't want to have the stress of, oh my God, the last 2 tiers of races are so hard, I can't win. My horses are at 100% stats, maxed on everything, and I still can't win. Instead of doing that stress, you just go into settings and you go into story mode. And everything's auto-completed. So you don't have to worry about it, and the story will progress. And you can unlock all the things. In fact, I'll show you how it's done. Let me clean this stall right quick. And I don't know if you know of another cozy game, Paleo Pines. If you like dinosaurs, that is a really cute game as well. All the dinosaurs are friendly, all the dinosaurs are cute. But so if you want to go into settings, scroll down, and so you see how it says difficulty? So you can go into story mode, and then go to continue. And then when I sleep, this quest up in the upper left-hand corner here, which is behind that thing, my new follower thing, which doesn't work at the moment, sorry. It says place first in the Pine Forest Advanced Race. That will go away and it'll say go see Madeline about, your thing. So any quests that I get will autocomplete. And you can change it back if you want. It's a really nice feature. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be flowers. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm just trying to get the horses healthy so I can see what their prices are. Yep. Nope, it still says place first in the... Well, that's interesting. Let me see something. No, it's on story mode. Okay, so my game is just bugged. Well, that's unfortunate. So let me see if they're any closer to being healthy. I know. She's a healthy adult. Yay! Maybe I can find out what she's worth now or what the other one's worth now. Because that was the entire goal of the video, or the stream, not the video. Are you healthy? You're healthy, yay! Healthy horses, always the best. I promise I won't sleep 6 days in a row again. Not in the near future anyway. Okay. Do these two. He's still unhealthy. I think the health, once he gets half, I think that's when it goes to back to healthy. A lot of traffic on our street all of a sudden. Oops, sorry about that. Camera angle is a little wonky. Like I said, this is a game if you're stressed, just come in and chill out with this game. You don't have to worry about fighting anything or anything else like that. She's healthy, so I'll give her that. What is it? Felt healthy is like 50% or 56%. Okay, well, let me take you. We'll head into town. See if those two show up at the auction house, and if they don't, then there really is a glitch, and I'm going to have to log out, log back in, and see if it fixes it. Oh, now it says complete this quest with Madeline. Okay, so that one at least is not glitched. Really? Okay, but we still have this. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Whoever wrote the music for this is such good music. Just to really just relax. Blow off some steam. Okay, let's see. Will they be there? Yes, they're both there. Okay. So Clear Breeze is the chestnut. She started out as, when I first caught her in the wild, she was worth $2,229. After just a little bit of skill up and some races, she's now worth $6,401. Hot Lake, the Cremello, when I got her, she was straight out of the wild. She was $4,357. She's now worth $7,539. So that's almost a double and a triple for the other one. So that with your wild horses, plus Hot Lake had a baby that we sold for like $8,300. So we got a baby for $83,000, and then we could get her for probably $85,000 or $9,000. So that is how you handle the wild horses. And you could continue to breed and train up and race and increase their prices. Because the last wild that I had on my other save, I had to cut like 3 babies out of her, or 2 babies out of her. And then I trained her up to the mid 30s or 40s, and she sold for $21,000. So it's some chump change. It's not chump change, if I could talk. So we're going to go ahead and sell these two. Oops. So she might fetch $7,000. Or not. Nope, 66. That's still, I mean, 6,000 profit that I didn't have before. So are you going to make 8? Nope. Oh, she did make 8. So we got 16,000 technically for her because her foal sold for 8. So that's pretty darn good. So that is how you deal with the wild horses. And I think at this particular point, we've been going for 2.5 hours. So I think that is where we're going to leave it for right now. So thank you, Christian. Thank you, everybody else who stopped by. And you have a lovely day, Christian. And I hope you're able to get a computer soon, because I know how it sucks. You're watching everybody else play and you can't. I will look up Mr. Star and Sky's other video. And I will see you all next time. So bye now.